Hey you guys, so I recently entered a giveaway for this nonprofit organization called seedlings.org, and it's a website where I get all pretty much all my books that have Braille. If I haven't Brailled them myself, it's where I get all the kids' books from. They come with a Braille overlay, and they have pictures, and some of them don't. I did a video on them at some point a while back. I did like an unboxing. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description box. If not, I don't know. We'll see. But they were having a giveaway, and if you submitted a paragraph or a paragraph as to why you think you would be a good candidate to win, or a picture of you and your kids reading, then you were eligible and you could qualify or whatever. I submitted a paragraph, and I found, and I won. I actually won 6 books. Yay for winning. So I actually won 6 books, and they turned out to be absolutely awesome. I read them with my kids already. I was trying to review them before I did that, but I actually am glad that I sat with the kids with them, so that I can really give you a really good review. And they're these books, 5 of them, I don't know, one of them I don't know who makes it, but 5 of them are from DK Publishing, which I already like as it is. We have a lot of their done their touch and feel cards from when the kids are really small. They work. That's the reason I like them, because they do a lot of things that are textured, and it's easier for me to teach the kids different concepts when I can actually feel what's going on. So these books are from DK Publishing, and they are starting a new project where they're introducing a series of Braille books that are also tactile. They're touch and feel and Braille for blind students and blind kids just in general. And I think it is amazing. So we won 6 books. The first one, and I have in my lap, it's DK Braille, and it's shapes. And if my husband can get that, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure. I think I got it.
Oh, God.
I can see the book. I just can't make it out, you know.
You probably should have tripoded it.
What the hell is that going to do?
Because it would have just been angled. I don't know. It makes no sense. So that's really cool, because this has, for me, like I can feel the cutout on the page. It's a circle, and a star, and a heart, and a triangle, and a square. So I can tell all of that. I'm not going to go page by page because I don't know. But, and then when you open it, you see the book has all the cutouts on the cover. And then when you open it, you can see all the shapes. And I can feel them. They're raised. They're smooth, but they are raised like almost like an impression, I guess. Or like feels like they outlined it with some kind of pen or something. I don't know. But you can feel all of that. There's a star, the circle, the square, and whatnot. So that's really cool. And then as you go, it's really cute. You'll see the shapes again on this side. And then over here, since it's a square, it says, this is a square. The Braille's at the bottom. And then it actually has the cutout of the square. So it's really awesome for me to sit with Suhaylah and actually show her these things and be able to show her these shapes. I've taught these concepts to my kids before, but I've had to come up with really creative ways of doing it. And this book really just helps a lot. It's a great addition. See, and then they have the circle and stuff. Same again with the cutout. And over here on this side, you can have the square cutout, and then it has these 5. There's like 4 raised squares that I can feel, and it's kind of just like that for all the shapes. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip ahead. And then back here, it's like towards the end of the book, there's a star, big cutout star, and then again just the heart with the cutout heart with all the raised hearts going around it. And that's pretty much it. At the very end of the book, I'll just flip over here, they have again just all the shapes, and they're kind of cut now. Instead of being raised, they're just sort of cut out into the page, into the back cover. And I can feel all of them and whatnot. And of course, this one's a little bit different because DK is launching this series, I guess. Their goal is not to just have Braille tape on it. The Braille is actually part of the page, which is pretty cool. So it's not like they used a Braille embosser to put it on the clear plastic tape, and then they put it on top, which is typically what's done. This is in the actual book part of the page. So that's really cool. That was one of the books. It was the shapes book that I won. And then there was another one, again from DK, and it's counting. See the Braille titles there. And then it has these colorful circles. And again, it's cut out. So when I open the thing, I can, it has all the little holes, and the circles are raised. And then throughout the book, this one's really, really cool. all the different things you're counting are differently, like there are different textures. Like there's a jacket here, and it's actually pretty soft and kind of, if it's material. And the boots are like a plasticky feeling, like rain boot kind of feeling, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't think they're supposed to be, but they kind of feel that way.
They're smooth like leather.
Maybe patent leather, because it's very shiny feeling, if that makes any sense.
Sure.
Okay,
We'll
whatever.
go with that.
Patent leather feels shiny, feels smooth. Regular leather has more like a flat feel to it. I don't
Are
know.
we really getting into a leather discussion right now,
You
man?
know what,
Share the
though?
book.
Like, really quickly. Like, you know what? Coming from a blind perspective, that is something that most sighted people wouldn't. Even you, who are partially sighted and partially blind, however you want to put it. For me, things like that make sense. Like having a different type of description for certain things. When I think shiny, I think of things that are, very smooth and glossy feeling. I don't know how to explain that, like the patent leather or like metals, things like that. There's some trees and they feel kind of bark, like the bark is supposed to be rough. I'll move up ahead. There's some flowers, and I can actually feel these and count every single, which is great because we do have a lot of other counting books, but I have to get to a point when each kid can actually point to the objects and then help them count. This time I can actually really start from the get-go because I can feel each thing. And then there's some leaves, and they're pretty textured. This is cool. We'll skip to this one. And then these are worms, and they're supposed to be sticky, and they actually are sticky, which is pretty cool. And then the raindrops, and then which are right here. And they're also sort of glossy feeling, so like that smooth, shiny, like shimmery, like water. It makes sense to me to describe things like that. And then in the back, it just has, I'll go to the last page. It has a question, like at the bottom it says, how many bees are on this page? And then you could count 1, 2, 3, 4 bees. And then over here with the flower, it says, are there more petals than your age? So the kid would count, and depending on their age, like so Noah, yes, obviously there'd be more. He's only 3 and there's 6 petals. So that book was really cool. Again, the Braille is in the page. It's not with the tape, which is really cool. And I'm really glad that DK is doing this. It's like they're being so inclusive, and you don't really see that much from pretty much a lot of places. So it's awesome that they're thinking out of the box and being inclusive. That's great. This one is called, I guess you guys see it, and this is animals, knowledge you can touch. And then it has the zebra up here in the front, and it feels like kind of like I don't want to say felt. I can't even.
It is felt.
I guess it's kind of like a velvety kind of thing, and then you can feel all the stripes. And all this is different facts about animals. There's a whole table of contents, and a cheetah. See, there's a cheetah right here, and then in Braille it says cheetah, and I can see that there's a cheetah, and I can actually feel this, which is really cool. It gives for like an amazing experience. I'll just go kind of into the page to see something. So like you get to some of these, like it just has animal facts. So there's, this one's all about snakes, and that's what it says at the top with like 3 S's. And then it has the big snake that's going across, and this one over here is all about like crocodiles and things like that and whatnot. And if I go forward a bit, like just kind of flipping around, this one is called Little Critters, and then it has different little animals and facts about these animals and a description by the animals, and I can feel all of that. And they're all like different textures. Like these have that velvety kind of feeling, and some of them are just like raised lines where you can trace, which, you know, I'm doing. That's like the hand. And then these animals are supposed to fit in your hand, it says in there. So, and they're like life-sized or whatever. So that was really cool. And it's all just like that, different facts about different animals. And it's really good. I'm kind of excited to use it for homeschooling, kind of like a springboard. Look, and these are like the little clutch of or the little pouch of frog eggs, and I can feel all of that. So it's a really cute little reference book, like especially to go as a starter, kind of like a springboard, and we can use this to initially introduce some facts and then dive in deeper, because Abdullah asked me if we can study animals a lot more this year, so that actually really came in handy. Then the other one I have from DK is, sorry, now that I know your hands are tired.
You don't care.
I do care. Although I waived your right to complain because you chose not to use the tripod.
You don't hear me saying anything, huh? Am I saying anything?
No.
All right. Let's do the video.
Okay. This one's On the Move. Again, knowledge you can touch. And then, of course, oh wait, on the other book, really quickly. Sorry, the animals book. See, and it has a big old butterfly in the back. And then it has a brief description of the book. There's just from butterflies to big cats. Discover the world of animals in this tactile reference book. And that's what it says, sort of in that little corner there of Braille and with the butterfly. And it's kind of the same thing. This one is On the Move. And it has a big old
On the move
vehicle there. And in the back, it has another tactile. And then it says, discover cool cars, terrific trucks, and super ships in this tactile book for visually impaired readers. So, again, for me, it works out great. My kids can see, but they really love it.
These are great for blind kids or visually impaired kids, or blind or visually impaired parents.
Right, or adults who are visually impaired who are working with kids.
Yeah.
It works really well. I love it because it adds an extra dimension to the reading experience. They're not just looking at pictures, they actually get to feel them, and even if your kids are sighted, it's something that is different, and they really benefit from it. It's awesome. Like on this table of contents, there's a train, and it says train right here in Braille. And again, it's not tape, it's all part of the book, just like the other ones I showed you. This is on the farm, and it has all the farm related things and vehicles and the tractors and things like that. And then this one, it says heavy duty, and then it has all that stuff about
tractors and stuff.
And then like the big trucks and things. And this is on the train, and then it has all the information about the train and pictures of it and cool different little facts about it. And so that's pretty much all it is. It's just flying high, and then it has the different things that. So all it is a reference book, really, and it's the same concept as the animal ones, where you have different facts about it, and then the pictures to go with it. And again, they're all tactile, so it really does bring a really nice, profound dimension to the books and to the reading. It's really awesome. It works out really well. Oh, and the same thing I forgot to mention in the animal book, but I don't need to bring it up. All the way in the back, it has like a quiz thing. And then at the top it says, what's this? And then it says quiz time. And then it has a question. And then it has different choices. And you kind of have to figure out what these parts are. It has the same thing for the animals. So it has like chunks of the picture or the little picture itself. And then you have to figure out what it is. And then it gives you the answers at the bottom. But it tells you to guess your answers before you look at the answers here at the bottom. So that's really cool. I liked that. And then the other one from DK. This one's really big. Those other ones I think are 30 some odd pages, and this one called It Can't Be True. And then it says incredible tactile comparisons. And then on the corner it says a hailstone bigger than a tennis ball, like with a little exclamation mark or whatever. So this is a bigger reference book. This is about 70 pages, 70 some odd pages, and it is all about like
fun fact.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And it kind of has the same it says a fascinating collection on tactile comparisons, reveals astonishing facts about the world around us. That's what the little description in the back says, and it has that. And so throughout the thing, there's a table of contents, and it's all about like how heavy are your bones. I'm just kind of randomly reading things. What's the biggest country? How high is Mount Everest? How big is Jupiter? Just random things about how tall was the biggest wave ever surfed? what has the biggest eyes, things like that. Just random fun facts, you know, how big is the biggest building, things like that. What's the biggest animal? And so it covers a variety of topics. As you can see, it's kind of, I just read off of a few random things off the table of contents. And then, so you end up with, like this one, if I'm not mistaken, is how much air. Oh no, I'm sorry, I skipped that one. The one I have here right now is how big is the moon, and then it has it all, like, you can feel all that, and it has the diagrams where I can feel all of it, and it has the descriptions by the pictures and then a bunch of facts about what you are reading. And then so that's it's really interesting to see. My kid really liked this one, Abdullah especially, because this one's a little bit older. The On the Move and the animals are kind of within Dullah's age range, but they also are for Noah. This one's a little bit more for Abdullah, just based on the facts that you're reading, like how fast is light. That's this one, and so this is light sort of going around the earth. That's what that's supposed to be, and I can feel all of that, which is really cool. So that's what this is, and at the end of the book, see, it's much thicker than the previous one. How big was the biggest shark? See this one? It's pretty cool. All this stuff. I hope you guys are getting a good shot of this, because the book is really awesome. Again, the tape, there's no tape. It's all in the book. And then in the back, sorry that I keep taking the book away, but I have to read it, and I have to read it on a flat surface. Otherwise I can't I can't read what I'm doing. So the last fact here is how much gold is there, and then this is a huge ball of gold, and then it tells you the facts about what that size is and how much it weighs and all that stuff. So there's no questions or anything in the back of this one. But it's really good. It's really good, and Della really liked it, and I really liked it a lot. And again, these books and reference books, I do plan on using them at least as springboards to start off different topics and stuff. And then the last book I got, sorry this is kind of long, but I am really loving these books, if you guys can't tell. This is called the Sensational Alphabet Book, and this one's really cool. This one is for Suhaylah, really, and Della too, because it's kind of in a flashcard setup. So this is this book, and it has the title. The cool thing is that it is one of those books that has sound, and each button has the letters brailled on it as well. So if I press A, which has the letter Braille, the Braille letter A on it.
A, apple.
See, and it goes all of that all the way to Z.
Z, zipper.
And the voice is clear, and it's really cool, because the whole thing about this book is that it's supposed to be multi-sensory.
Oh yeah, this book is dope.
Yeah. So and it has a little Velcro tab here to keep it closed. And pull it down. And you turn this. The pages are really thick, and by the way, on all the books, the pages are really nice and thick and sturdy. So I really like that. So this is A, and there's a Braille letter A, and there's an apple, and this is a scratch and sniff thing. So, and I can actually smell it even from here. It has an apple scent, and you can actually feel where the apple is as well. And then this is B, and it has a ball, and you can feel the different texture of the ball. This is like a foam, like one of those foam sheets you can cut into different shapes and things like that. That's what that feels like. And it's kind of just all like that. And then there's a cat and a dog, and this is another scratch and sniff. This is the I for ice cream, and you can scratch that, and I can smell it. It smells like strawberry ice cream. And the Jack in the Box it has a little dude on like a bungee cord. This is a mirror for M, and the nest feels like nice and rough and like
straw.
Yeah, like straw. There you go. Thank you. So there's another scratch and sniff, and this is an O for orange. You can smell it. That one doesn't really smell too much like an orange, kind of, I guess. And then it has this. What I wanted to show you. Oh, there's another scratch and sniff, and that's the roses. That one, you can smell it. And the
best one's the last one.
Oh yeah, and but I love it because it is very multi-sensory. This is cool. This is the S in sand, and it's actually a piece of sandpaper, which is really cool. Oh, the violin is pretty cool because they actually have strings on it. And then the last one is the zipper. Z for zipper, and it actually unzips and zips back up. So the pages are really sturdy. It has all of the letters, and at the bottom, like down here, it says yo-yo, zipper. And then back here, it has the Braille alphabet, and you can feel all that and see it. So this is the whole thing. It's supposed to be a multi-sensory way to learn the alphabet. I thought that was a really cool concept. I liked it a lot. The kids like it a lot. Suhaylah and Noah really, really love it because they get to interact with it and they get to do different things. It's not sort of just me sitting there reading it, which they enjoy. They do love being read to, but it's really cool to be able to interact with the book and have a completely different experience that you haven't had before. I love it. So those are the books I won, and I thought they were great, and I wanted to do a really good review on them because they really do make a difference. Like having these books in my library, I am so glad that I do have them. They're great. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry that it was kind of a long video, but I really wanted to show you guys. I was really, really super excited to receive these books. So
She's sorry to you guys, not me, for holding the phone up the whole time.
No, not
Which,
me.
even before we started, I said, how long is this video going to be? I don't know, like 5 minutes.
No, I did not say that. I said maybe you should get the tripod, and you said you gave me that huffy puffy thing,
sure,
and I said fine, but then you waived the right to complain about it
Yeah.
because I knew it was going to be long. So
Sure.
I have 6 books to review, and they're really awesome.
Well, behind you is Mark's hoodie, and
Nice.
it's staying there in the shop. I don't give a damn. It's staying there.
I moved it. Okay, guys. So these are the 6 books that I won in the giveaway from seedlings.org. They are a great organization. I have bought many books from there. Most of my library for the kids comes from there. So I was absolutely not disappointed by these books. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Sorry if it was a little bit lengthy, but I really was excited. I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will check you guys out in my next video. Thanks for watching. And that's a square. Good job. And that's a heart. And that's a triangle. Come on over here. Good job, Mama. Where's the star? Good job. That's the star, you smart girl. Ready? It says, it's explore this book. Oh my goodness. But you found the shapes again? Shapes. You see, that's the square.
There's out of here. She's sniffing it.
It's okay.
She's trying to eat what's pink.
Explore this book. No two are the same. This is a square. You see the square? That's a square. Let's turn the page. Mira la página. Good
What's
job.
that mean? Be my baby.
4 sides like a frame.
No,
This is a circle. That's a circle like when you're touching. This is the square. See? And there's all these other squares. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? Round like a ball. You see the circle? Ball. Yeah. This is a triangle. See the triangle? With 3 sides and all. This is a heart. Where's the heart? Suhaylah? Heart? Where's the heart? That's the heart. Good job. Heart. Made with love. This is a star. Where's the star? Can you find the star? Good job.